Okay, so here's what I've done. I went onto the Doctor Who Reddit page and I made a post. The post said, let me check. Question: what are your hottest Doctor Who takes? I make Doctor Who related videos under the name Justinfication, and I want to do a video reading and responding to Whovian hot takes, so feel free to leave some below the post. Also, sorry about the mic quality. My actual microphone isn't working, it's broken, so I'm using my phone. Okay, Brendog2 says the Chibnall era handled the Sontarans the best in New Who. That's interesting. I mean, I liked Flux. I liked the Flux series a lot. I liked what Chibnall did with the Sontarans, but I don't know if I would say the best for me. I mean, my favourite Sontaran stuff in New Who is Strax, on the Paternoster gang. So I like what Stephen Moffat did with the Sontarans. I like what Russell did with the Sontarans. I don't think I could pick one showrunner or writer to have done it best in New Who for me. But I think that's a reasonable take. I don't think that's a bad take. What I will say, and this actually is a hard take, I think Chibnall did the best job with the Daleks. The episode Dalek in Series 1 was basically a perfect reintroduction to them, in my opinion. But I think after that the Daleks quickly got stale, and I think Chibnall did some really interesting stuff with them. So, I love Chibnall's Daleks. Sontarans, neutral, I'm neutral. I don't hate that take. Icarus says Capaldi is the best Doctor. I actually enjoyed a lot of the episodes that people hated in his era. I love Capaldi. I wouldn't say he's the best Doctor, because I don't have a favourite, but Capaldi is amazing, and he's a unique standout. One of my favourite series of New Who one of my favourite series of television ever is Doctor Who Series 10 with Capaldi. I love that series so much. It's so good. I love Series 10. So I'm not mad at the take of Capaldi being someone's favourite Doctor. I think that's so reasonable. Capaldi is amazing. And he was perfect casting. This one's interesting. This person says, instead of creating a brand new War Doctor, they should have made 8 the War Doctor in place of 9. I know Moffat said he couldn't see 8 being that dark, but honestly 8 got pretty dark in the audiobooks. I think that was just an excuse for Moffat to create some new lore or something. I can get behind that. Obviously, I think in an ideal world, the 50th would have been 9, 10 and 11. With 9 doing all the stuff the War Doctor did. But obviously, there are reasons why that didn't happen. I wouldn't be mad at 8 taking that place. And as much as I love John Hurt's performance, let's be honest, that's when all the numbering got confusing. It was so simple. Back when there was just like 11 doctors with their number. Things have gone crazy, and I'm not that mad at it, but I can get behind this idea. That he could have been the War Doctor. Okay, let's read this one. Rogue really isn't as good as it's held up to be. People just love the premise and really love Jonathan Groff. Execution-wise, however, it didn't really deliver. The romance felt unbelievably rushed and distinctly out of character, given he was an immoral bounty hunter. He didn't have a shade on Captain Jack as a character, honestly, when their characters' appearances and backgrounds feel so similar. I understand what you're saying. Well, not the Captain Jack bit. There's a lot of people immediately trying to link and compare Rogue and Captain Jack. I don't see that. I thought they were pretty different characters. They're just American men who travel space. Did Rogue's romance feel rushed? That's a fair argument. But obviously, as we've said before on this channel, Doctor Who uses short run times and lots of one-part episodes, which I personally don't think is ideal. So, the rushing thing is just a general problem of New Who in general, but I don't think it was particularly bad for this episode. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed this episode a lot. It's one of my standouts for the series. And I also feel like the romance was believable. I thought it was good. I understand it might have been a bit out of character for a Doctor. I do kind of get that. As much as I enjoyed it, I think that is a fair criticism. So I kind of get this take. I kind of get it. Okay, so this person's saying Martha is better than Rose. Okay, let's break this down. I wouldn't say that for me Martha is better than Rose. I would say they're on the same level, but Martha was underrated for a long time. But I think people are starting to understand how good Martha was in recent years. I think Martha was great. And I think Rose was also great. The Rebel Flesh and the Almost People are some of the best episodes in the show. Also, aren't you the guy who made those Friends Watching Dog 2 for the first time videos? Yes, that's me, hello. I like those episodes. I think that is a really good two-parter. Best in the show, subjective. I don't think they're necessarily my standouts, but I did really enjoy them, so I can't be mad at it. I'm so sorry, but I think Tennant and Rose is the worst Doctor companion team in New Who. I prefer 9 and Rose to 10 and Rose, and I prefer 10 and Martha and 10 and Donna to 10 and Rose as well, based on just the episodes that we got. So I'm not mad at that, but I don't know if I'd say they're the worst. I don't know who the worst would be, but I'm not mad at this take. I'm not mad at it, but I don't love it. Because I like 10 and Rose, I do like them. Okay, this person said Clara and 12 are the best Doctor companion pairing. I'm not super mad at it, but I don't agree.
Yeah.
10 and Donna. 10 and Donna is up there for me. 12, Bill and Nardo, I love. 11, Amy and Rory. There are a lot of good ones. And I'm just not sure. Although 12 and Clara have got some amazing episodes. Doctor-Friends relationship is better than romantic relationship, like Doctor and Donna and Doctor and Bill. Okay. Doctor and Donna and Doctor and Bill are two of my favourite TARDIS team dynamics in the show's history. So I can't be mad at this take just for that. I think when it comes to Doctor romance, I prefer things like River Song and one-off episodes like Rogue, where it's not like the main companion in the romance, is a different character, and I think that allows them to do more with it as well. This person said the average Big Finish audio is better than the average TV episode. I will always take a TV episode over a Big Finish, just because it's the full media. There's more budget. It has more weight a lot of the time. I've listened to, I think, 3 Big Finish audio Doctor Who series or packs, and they were all phenomenal. I just recently listened to the 9th Doctor and River Song Big Finish series, and it was fantastic. It was brilliant. It was lovely. I don't think they were better than the average TV episode. I don't know. I'm not mad at the take, but I can't agree with it either. I don't know why I'm doing this now. I don't know what this is, but this person said if Jodie Whittaker didn't exist, Matt Smith would be my personal least favourite Doctor in The Who. The 11th Doctor really had no great arc for his character. His arc was mostly filled with episodes about how important the era of Doctor Who was and how he could give good speeches. But other than that, there was not a great charm to him compared to other Doctors. But yeah, I hated the idea of his Doctor's lifetime being the most important one because of the sheer amount of huge things that happened. His 13th and final life, the bringing together of all the Doctors to stop the Time War without genocide, the whole answering the TV show long question of Doctor Who. Doesn't help that he comes off of Tennant and is followed by Capaldi, the greatest ever played a role. So as I've said, I like all the Doctors, 11 included. I love 11, and I do also think he did have an arc. I think from the start of 11's run to the end, it feels like he ages and matures, he darkens a bit as a character, but I also think that his arc is not as pronounced and clear as 10's arc or 12's arc. But he's also an amazing Doctor with a great, distinct personality. He did so much to bring Doctor Who into the mainstream eye, had a lot of mainstream appeal, and was just to give some amazing performances, and gave us some banger episodes. So, while I do think his arc may be less strong than 10s or 12s, I think it is there, and he's also an amazing Doctor. I felt 12 was at his best when he didn't have a companion with him. Also, I know he only had 3 episodes, but 14 is now ranking right up there with my top Doctors. Okay, let's break both of these down. 12 was at his best when he didn't have a companion with him. 12 was really good without a companion. I would have been interested to see what a full series of 12 by himself would look like, but I also wouldn't take that over any of the series that we got, because we got 3 amazing series of him. But he was great without one, he was great with one. That's what I'll say. And 14 being one of your favourite Doctors after the 3 episodes, fair. In my opinion, there were 3 bangers. I loved the 60th specials very much. I can't agree, but I'm not mad at it. I thought 14 was fantastic. I prefer Love and Monsters to Heaven Sent and rank it the same as Blink. Wow. That is a hard take. Okay, Living Monsters is probably one of the most hated episodes of Doctor Who. But I think it's a good episode. And I think it's funny, it's a good watch. I even like the concept of the monster. I wouldn't rank it the same as Heaven Sent or Blink for me. I think Heaven Sent and Blink are right up there, are all-time favourites. Living Monsters is mid-range. I don't really dislike many episodes. I love most of them. Okay, this one is a few takes, so let's go through them. Clara is my least favourite companion. That probably is a hot take. She's not one of my favourites, but I loved Clara. Beige. Girl in a Fireplace is my least favourite episode. Another hot take, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I love that episode personally. But, least favourite? Your least favourite. I can understand saying you don't get the hype between the Girl in the Fireplace, but least favourite episode? That's a bit much, in my opinion. I don't think a doctor punching through a diamond wall for a million years makes a good story. Fair. I can understand people find the episode boring. I thought the concept was great, very metaphorical, and I think Heaven Sent is a banger. So, but fair. It's definitely different to the usual format of the show. Sacha Dhawan played a fantastic master, I agree. Here's what I'll say. I think Sacha Dhawan's master is my favourite take on the master. I love Sacha Dhawan's master. So, you know, do what you want. Cancel me, I don't care. Ninth Doctor is better than the 10th Doctor, and he had more chemistry with Rose because it wasn't all about his looks and her being jealous, because every woman threw herself a 10. I couldn't say one's better than the other. I think 9 and 10 are amazing. I love them both. But I think 10 deserves more credit. There was more to him than that. But maybe with Rose I can understand feeling that way. I love them both. I love them. I love Sarah Jane, but she was really written poorly in School Reunion. She'd never behaved like that. And this is coming from someone who watched many of the classic Who episodes. I've not seen a whole lot of Sarah Jane's classic episodes, so I simply can't give an opinion. I'll take your word for it. I know I'm probably in the minority, absolutely nobody will agree. It's a very unpopular take, but I think David Tennant was the best Doctor. Yeah, that is a cold take. But I'm also not mad at it. I don't have a favourite Doctor, as I've said, but I love David Tennant. I love it. There's a lot of David Tennant hatred on Twitter nowadays. A lot of shade being thrown. Tennant's great. He keeps his queen back because he always delivers. David Tennant is a fantastic Doctor. 10 out of 14. Okay, last one for this video. This person said, apparently liking 15's first season is a hard take, especially the finale. I loved it personally. I thought it was a great resolution to the season's themes. We've been told that ideas have power over us all season long. That's true, and then we get surprised when we're told that something that shouldn't be all that important has enough power to distract a god. I don't know, I think the pieces fit, I'll die on that hill. Empire of Death was a good episode and finale. Okay, first of all, season 1, or 15's first series, amazing. Consistent bangers, I love it. I love that series, I love Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor. I do agree that there are themes throughout the season of ideas having power over us. And when it comes to the Ruby's mum conclusion, I think it fits and it makes sense, like this person is saying. The only thing that bothered me about the finale was I thought Sutekh was destroyed too easily. I didn't like how Sutekh was destroyed, and I also hate it. I hate the whole lots of people die and then everyone's back to life thing. I like there being more weight. I wish someone major died to sort of give that impact to Sutekh. But that's not what you're saying. So I do think the Ruby's mom thing was good. It made sense. It fit the season themes. The season was great. Sutekh died too easily, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys all think about all of these hot takes in the comments below. If you've got some more hot takes, comment them below and I'll make another video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back very soon for more videos. Thank you. Mwah.